Hello everyone, Glenda Mollet here, and I'm in my craft room stamping with you today. And this is one of the January 2020 club cards, and I'm just trying to put the recipe where I can actually see it. Okay, so we're using ornate stuff. So layers, frames, all sorts of the ornate stuff. Plus this one I added in the poppies, poppy moments, and then down here, this little one is a sneak peek of one that's coming up on January the 5th called Floral Gallery. And then the only stamping is right here, the sentiment, and that is from Enjoy the Moment, a new stamp that's coming. And inside I put a couple of poppies from the painted poppies and on my envelope. Okay. All right, so news today that Whisper White is no longer available. So I don't know what we're going to do. I have a few packages left, but we'll carry on. Okay, the envelopes are also sold out. So you have a piece of soft sea foam that is 5.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then there's another piece for down at the bottom, excuse me, that's 5.5 by 1 3/4. And then there's a piece that is 4 by 2.5, and that's going to be one of the layers. You've got an inside piece. This is thick Whisper White. I'm using it for this Ornate Layers die because that's kind of what holds the card together. And oh, there's supposed to be petal pink in here, and I didn't put petal pink in. Oh Lord, I hope I put it in yours. Oh well, the ones I mailed out, I think they were all done. It's just the local ones I'll have to catch. Okay, vellum 3 by 4 to do the flowers. A piece of Whisper White that has adhesive on the back that's 3 by 4, and a piece for the sentiment. So let me just go and grab some petal pink. Because I know I'm going to need it. So might as well just, oh look, and I don't even have any little teeny tiny pieces. So I'll just have to. I need a piece that is 1 by 3, so I'll just cut off a little bit. There we go. Okay, and there's our petal pink. So this card is one of those split front ones, and it's held together with this die, and that's the one that I've got for the thick Whisper White. Okay, getting my machine here, and we'll get some dies cut. Okay. This is the thick one, what I'm using is, there's the Painted Poppy stamp set for the inside. This is Enjoy the Moment. It's a new one, and I'm using a little note. I'll show you this one in a sec. Ornate Layers dies, Poppy Moments dies, and then there's the Floral Gallery dies. Now these ones are brand new, so there's this great big huge one that makes an amazing background, and it's really easy to cut out. And then there's some that match the stamp set. So this is the Art Gallery stamp set that it matches. But I like the sentiment things, so that's why I'm using it. Okay, just pop this back in there and get those out of the way because I'm done. Okay, so this one, I'm going to cut this the big die out of. So I'm just going to put it crooked a little bit, and then we have, where's that piece of, there it is, there's glue on that. Okay, I'm going to cut this next one out of this one, and we'll just run those through. And I'm going slowly to give the machine a chance to cut these dies so that all the little pieces cut. Okay, just had to go get my mat because I have to take all the little pieces out, and it's just a lot easier to do it with my brush and mat than it is to try to use my pokey tool. Okay, so that's that one, and now, oh, apparently I need to put it in there upside down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay. So I'm going to do that white one again at the same time. Let's see if I can actually get the green one cut properly. Ugh. I hate it when it does that. Just popped right out of the die. Okay, sit, stay. Oops. Then I don't have the cutting mat on there straight. So now is when we pray that the green one doesn't move when I run it through the second time. I think we're okay. Come on. Let's give it another. You know, I haven't done videos like this for a while, and every time I do a video, there's issues. There. So I've seen recently people are just putting them in there without making sure all the little extra pieces are cut out, like all these little ones. It's up to you. Okay, there's the green one. Get rid of the little pieces. Now I'll get the white one. Do the same thing. So if you don't have one of these brushes, I suggest you get one, because it really does make taking all those little extra bits out a lot easier. Okay, and it's an extra attachment for the take your pick tool, and it comes with 2 of these and a brush. Okay, so that's those done. Okay, now I need to cut out some vellum, and I need 3 of these. So this is going to be run through 3 times. And then the white piece that has the adhesive on the back, I need to cut out 3 of these. And then I'm going to, I don't know where this glue comes from. There we are. So 3 of those, and I need 3 of those. And then the pink and the bud ones, I'm going to do those separately. So we'll just run this through. There's lots of die cutting in these cards because I wasn't sure whether we were going to be able to get together in January or not. So I kind of made these cards with that in mind. And of course the ones for the out of town ladies. There we go. Oops, that's still a piece in there. Make sure you always take all your little bits out of your dies, because otherwise they're not going to cut properly. Move over there. Thank you. Okay. Run this through. these two pieces that just stay there. I don't want to let go. Okay. And one more of those. Well, it's a good thing these are videoed, because if you're sitting at home and your die cutting is all done for you, then all you have to do is fast forward to the parts you need. But that's okay. I need to show you what's going on. So let's take these little bits out of there. Okay. Now, those all to the side. We need to do the buds. So we need 3 of these. And I'm just going to do them right on the Whisper White that has the adhesive on the back. And then we need 3 of these. I don't know why they did 2 of this part of the bud and only 1 of this part. It's weird, but that's what it is. I just need 1 more of those. I've discovered that if you throw your dies around, things come out a lot easier. Sometimes they just pop right out like that. And then you don't have to dig them out. All right. Let this through again. And we need 1 more of these. Come on, pop out, pop out. Okay, now it's going to be stubborn. I need 1 more of those. These are all done. I can put that back on my magnetic sheet. And the last die cut. Yay! Then we can start putting this lovely card together. Of course, I have to first of all get that die. I don't know what it is about this die, but it keeps them sticking. There we go. Okay, die's done. Okay, card base. And this piece. I'm just going to take out the last few little pieces there. There we go. Now, we need adhesive on the top and the bottom. Oh, look, it's empty. No wonder it's not working. I'll have to get a refill for that. There we go. So let's see if I can get this to lay down a little flatter, because it works a lot better if it's not poking up in the air. There we go. So you line this up at the bottom like this, and I've got my adhesive on my piece, and I'm just going to lay it down, kind of centering it, making sure it's straight. Of course, that's in the way. There we go. All right. Just want to make sure that the adhesive will be covered. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now the card is stuck together. Now we'll put this one on top. Apparently some of that adhesive transferred over. Okay, let's just get some of these little dots, because you know me and my OCD-ness. It won't let me keep those little pieces in there. And if you like them in there, that's completely up to you. But I don't. So I make sure they're all out. There we are. Those out of the way. Now this is going to lay right on top. Like this. Centered and straight, we hope. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. Get out my 3 vellum poppy bases. And my 3 poppies. These have adhesive on the back of them. Let's take the liner off and line these up. Probably difficult for you to see because I'm working on white, but there we go. There's one. And 2. These are really easy to put together when you put adhesive. Oops. Except there's a piece right there that I don't want. They're easy to put together when you have adhesive on the back of them. So there you go. Use your adhesive sheets. And the 3rd one. These all done here. Now, when you put these on, you have to put your adhesive behind the centers. Okay, just going to get the pieces that I don't need out of here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All the little, oops, not that one. Pop that in the garbage. There we go. Bring the card back in. So you have 1, 2, and 3. And they're not popped. Well, the 2 bottom ones aren't popped. The top one is popped. So when you go to put these on, just put some adhesive just where the center parts are, because you don't want it to show through. And that also gives you room to slide your buds in. That's the word I'm trying to get out. There we go. Okay, now I need a piece of dimensional, a strip. My phone cord's hanging in the way. I need a strip of dimensional to put right here in the center. And that's all that holds that on, is just the one in the center. And then that just pops up on top of those. Oh, wait. I did this last time too. Before you put them together, put your wing castella on. Because otherwise it's really hard to get it on the ones that are underneath. And I'm just putting it right in the very center. And you're probably saying, why? It doesn't show. Well, no. but I know it's there. There we are. Now we can put this one on. They do show. It depends on how you put your top one on, right? There we go. We'll do the center of that one too. Okay, now to put these together. So these I did out of the white that had the adhesive on the back, so they already have adhesive. Is take the flower bud and just stick it on there where you want. And I just turned it to see. I think they're ambidextrous. There's one. There's two. That one's got a little rogue piece on top of there. Just get rid of that. Come on. It's got adhesive on it, apparently. Oh yeah, now I got it on my finger. Oh well. Okay, and the third one. Sure, that could be crooked like that. Okay, now I'm going to turn these over. Put some glue on there. And we'll slide one in under here. And we'll slide one in. Oh, can you see? Probably not. Just slide it under here. And then this one I put down here. There we are. So that's the card. Now we just have to do the sentiment. So I'm going to get my gray granite. I've started using this color a lot lately. It's really pretty. When it first came out, I thought, what the heck am I going to use that for? It's not in my wheelhouse. But you know, sometimes you just have to go with the flow. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment. In gray granite. And move the card out of the way. That's going to go on there like that. Put the die on there. Oh yeah. I should have gotten my magnetic platform, but that's okay. Kind of center it there. Right. Hold your breath. It doesn't move. Yay, it worked. Hey. That there. This is going to get dimensionals on it. And we'll just pop that down in the lower right hand corner. Like this. Isn't that pretty? This one is a GMO. Just saying. Okay, so now I'm going to put a couple of poppies in there, and we'll do poppies on the envelope in soft seafoam. One on that side, one on that side. erase my initial. I put my initial on the one that I'm going to use because then I know that it's the one that has the most stuff that needs to be done to it. Sometimes I prep things for you guys ahead of time. But I want to give you an idea of how to do the whole thing. I'm going to stick my name on here while I'm at it, because then I don't have to worry about it. There we are. Okay, close this up. Put the dirty paper away. And we'll get the inside piece. Look, I even stamped it with the X on the inside. Woohoo! Things are looking up in the new year. And then this just goes inside like this. There we are. There's the cards. So this is for January 2021 for my club members, and then in a year it gets released to the general public. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy making this card. Stampin' Smiles, and bye for now.